Now, everybody know me, and I pretty much don't talk about the Trayvon Martin situation, because there have been other Trayvon Martin situations since the Trayvon Martin situation. And what this is a clear cut, basically laid out plot about perception and bias. Zimmerman saw him and projected the fact that this black man wearing a hoodie was suspicious because in that area he didn't look like he belonged in the living area. So he chose on his own to stalk him, call 911, and up to this point, there's no problem. Once he called 911, his job is over. That's why it's called a neighborhood watch, not neighborhood assassins. That is his job, is to watch. He reported, and once he reported, that's it. It's over. Your job is done. You let the police handle it from there on out. Your job is done. Now, he chose to ignore that and still pursue and take justice into his own hands. And because of that, an unarmed person ended up murdered or killed. He was carrying a gun. The other person was not. He initiated the confrontation. These are all the facts that we know. Without putting any race or whatever into it, that's what we know. Now, we all can project and say, if Trayvon was white and Zimmerman was black, what the results would be. We all say, oh yeah, he gone. He wouldn't even got bond. But see, that's become the norm. We already project that. Instead of saying, what's wrong with that? Why is that like that? Why will he get that? Because we have no unity amongst each other. We don't look out for each other. So majority of the blame for this falls on everybody else's lap. Everybody on Twitter and Facebook talking about what they gonna do if this verdict don't go a certain way. Oh, this don't go a certain way. We going ham. We doing this, we doing that. All these people doing this tweeting. Do something. I'm not saying go out and kill everybody. Go out and kill all white people. I'm not saying that at all. Get involved. Find out ways that you can better a situation like this, instead of just making idle threats. This happened because white people don't fear y'all no more. The fear is gone. They talk to you in all kind of way now. Oh, whatever. The race card. Oh, it's the race card. Can't say that around me. See, if you said that around me, my uncle, somebody else, you get punched in the mouth. Then they go, whoa, what was that for? It ain't no race card. And whatever we talking about, ain't no card to pull. So when someone says something like that, they get punched in the mouth. And it's a respect level. They go, oh, okay, well, he's serious. We can't play with him like that. No. And back then, they knew that they couldn't say stuff like that. But nowadays, everything's just like, okay, you can just say whatever you want. And we supposed to just take it. And y'all gave them that power by trying to fit in and formalize to cater to what they do and what they like. So you be like, oh, that's just Bob. He's silly. He calls us N-words all the time. That's just Bob. You see, you already apologize and make excuses for him. But the onus falls on us. And the reason why this is the way it is now and what people want to do, everybody's like, well, what are you going to do? What you supposed to do? In a situation like this, enough people all getting together with all this energy, the only thing you could do is to hurt them financially. Because that's where it hurts. That's where the balance is. We control everything as far as what's hot, what's not hot, all the merchandising, all the people that are minorities. We dictate fashion, we dictate the food choices, we make all this stuff the way it is. We generate the revenue. Believe it or not, we generate the revenue. If we start buying and only, doing what we're supposed to do, buying and shopping and doing everything with our own black-owned businesses, seek them out, black-owned stores, buy from them, don't buy. If they ain't going to want to comply and say, you don't want to give us justice, we ain't going to give you our money. We're going to spend our money in our own community with our own people. That's what they're afraid of. Once you do that and their dollars start coming up short, oh, believe me, something they'll bow tie Zimmerman and throw him in jail. When you start affecting people's revenue and their money, that's when things started to get done. Because that's their fear. The fear of money, losing money. That's their fear. So if you strike there, that's where you have a chance to be successful or even the playing fields. But you can't do it alone. You have to do it in an organization. You have to do it with the masses. So you need to unify in order for that. That's why I said, if this don't bring people together, nothing will. Because they showing you and exploiting you that they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and you just got to take it. Then you see the ignorant people come out and just start making all kind of comments because they don't know no better. Oh, he had a picture of a gun. Oh, he smoked weed. None of this had anything to do with what transpired that night. So, for any one of them to even say that, or anybody to bring that up, is crazy. They're trying to characterize a dead man who can't defend himself. But how many people, you wouldn't be amazed how many people that I know that are white who have those same pictures in their homes, on their phone. Does it mean that they deserve to get shot, stalked and shot for walking around the neighborhood? And let's talk about the case. First of all, the case, it was a joke. Like I said, that's why I don't really like to talk about it, because that's where all the politics take place. And this Shauna Lloyd want to jump in there. First of all, she's a stupid, dumb, I don't even want to call her out her name. But you better know the situation when you go up in there. She volunteered. You ain't even get money out of it because she wanted the notoriety. She wanted, this is good for her resume, a high profile case. She's looking at things from a law perspective. Like, I'm doing this according to the law. Sister, this ain't about no law. And if you couldn't see that, then they didn't raise you right. You don't get involved in this on that level. No. Doing your job defense. No. Not a sister. Not this case. Not supposed to happen. And we're supposed to look at you objectively. we don't. And that's all I got to say for you. You should have known better.